When you enter Gaza, you are God. I saw this Haaretz article a few days ago now. Bookmarked it because I've been away for a few days on different things, but I just wanted to talk about it briefly. And the thing I'll say about this is, to me, obviously everyone seems to be pretty tired of that situation now, and no one really talks about it anymore. But for Piers Morgan, who continues to exploit it for his own cynical end, someone needs to do a video. Maybe I should do a video on Piers Morgan and the fact that he always has two people on, pretending to have an open debate where he's just using it to gin up his ratings and make even more money by exploiting the poor Palestinian people who are being mercilessly destroyed by, the Israeli, I shouldn't say the US war machine, because the US is at the front of that. I don't want to use the G word because they might take down my video or something, but they're not at the back of it, they're at the front. But anyway, I think these individual examples, and like I mentioned in one of my videos before, there is an app called Press Reader. If you're in the UK, you can access it with a library subscription that gives you access to this newspaper that I'm using right now for the purpose of this content. And when you read the individual accounts, they're a lot more harrowing on the one hand, but also more insightful and illuminating on what's really going on. So I think, again, even the top headline number on how many people are dead has kind of fallen away now. I think the count is around 40k. That's what they're saying it is. We all know it's well over 100,000 by now. But it doesn't really shock people anymore. But when you read a story like this, and again, this is a story from the soldier's perspective, and the pretense of defending themselves, I guess people are still laboring to use that sometimes when people bother to have the conversation. But all you have to do is read an article like this and say, is this defense? Is this what people do when they're defending themselves? Is the mentality of people that are trying to defend themselves? It's not. No, we all know it's not. And so if you have people out there that you're trying to speak to about this, convince or whatever, if you need to convince them, these are the kind of accounts that you need to be showing them, not the ones about the top line dead and all that kind of stuff. This is what really brings home, the scale of the brutality is going on. I bookmarked it. I'll be honest, I didn't read a lot of it because frankly, it's too emotional to read. So I didn't read the entirety of the article. There is a very specific paragraph in there about a soldier breaking the arm of a child simply because he could, and just went back to his car and drove off. So what we do now, we just break children's arms and just walk off. That child didn't die, I think. It doesn't seem like, but again, that sounds like a more convincing case to end the war than just quoting the top line dead, because at this point people have grown very numb to that. So yeah, share this video to kind of explain, if you choose to, or if you like to, what's really happening. Soldiers can literally go in there and they feel like gods, because that's the kind of power they have over the lives of the Palestinian people. And people still try to say, oh, well, it's not apartheid, we're just defending ourselves, Anyway, I'll leave this one there.